Hi everybody, it's Cristito here with Men's Covert Recovery. I am in Mexico today getting to see my aunt who is 70 years old. I haven't been to Mexico in 16 years, so it's really awesome, really rewarding feeling to get to come see her and see where my father's side of the family is from. And it's really opened my eyes to how little it takes to be happy. I know in America, we it seems like the more we have, the happier we are. And over here, I mean, it's just so simple, and it's really opened my eyes to how little it truly takes to be happy. This video that I'm making this morning, I was just laying around and brainstorming, and something that I wanted to share with I always say men, being that my channel is dedicated to men who have suffered the abuse of the covert narcissist. And I know when I watch other videos and it's women and they're always talking about men, how upset I get, and I'm like, there's women narcissists out there. So that, I use women because that's what my channel is about. It's about the female covert narcissist. But what I want to talk about today is, did the covert narcissist ever really love us? And that's a tough subject. I mean, but if you've watched any of my videos, you know what I've gone through. I mean, 3 years I've been to prison and alienated from my children, financially devastated. I mean, I almost committed suicide. That's the number one reason I make my channel, is to help men get through what they've been through, because I know that if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be here today, because I really almost took my life. But one of the hardest things to really, truly believe is that you spent, I know for me it was 14 years, 2 children, a lifetime of memories, is that this person never truly loved you. And I'm going to share with you today what it has really, truly taken me to believe that there is no love. I mean, even after you get cheated on and you get abused, and I mean, it's mind-blowing to truly be able to comprehend or believe that you spent all this time with these people, all these years. I mean, a decade and a half for me, 2 children, I mean, all the dreams that you thought that you shared and stuff. What it finally has come down to for me to believe that there is no love, and I'm talking after I've been put into prison, my children are alienated from me, everybody that I've learned turned against me. You realize that you've been gaslighted and projected on, and I mean, there's 100 different things that show you and tell you that this person didn't love you, because I know I couldn't do those things to somebody that I love. But what really has nailed the coffin shut, or I don't know how you want to put it, but what really has made me determine that there is no love to me is going through the child alienation. After knowing the relationship that me and my sons had, and especially my youngest one, I mean, he's a daddy's boy, and I love him. And I love my sons. They are my life. They are what I live for. You know what I mean? I want to see them be healthy, strong, productive young men. I want them to go to church and love God, and I want to see their dreams come true and stuff. But through this child alienation, seeing the ability for this narcissist to keep me from my sons, not only try to keep me from my sons, but totally wipe me out. I mean, if I would have spent 10 years in the penitentiary and missed their whole, going to school, high school and all that, I mean, I believe that's what the narcissists want. Or if I would have committed suicide and not existed anymore, I believe that's what the covert narcissist wants. Not only do they not want you to participate in the child's life, they totally want to obliviate you. They want you to not exist. And I see that, and I believe that, and I know how much my sons love me, and I know how much I love them. And for anybody to be able to keep you from them and hurt that child, because I know the pain and the suffering that the children go through. No child should have to choose who they love. You know what I mean? A child should be able to love both their parents, unconditionally. And when you go through this experience and you see that you're being alienated from your children, and how there's no remorse, how there's no guilt, no conscience. I mean, I just can't believe that a human being can do the things that you will see, that you will go through in the covert narcissist relationship. So I just wanted to share that with you today. This is my opinion. This is what I've experienced, and this is what I've loved. And I know each person has their own journey, and you're going to have to go through your process, and you're going to watch videos that'll tell you that the narcissist doesn't love you, that never loved you. And I truly believe it just takes time, and you have to live through your experience. And for some people it'll be faster, for some people it'll be longer, but regardless, it's an experience that only we can live, that we survive, and that we have to endure. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to tell all you men out there that no, I don't believe there is any love. You're gonna have to excuse me, I may have to sneeze. Bad allergies, they follow you no matter what country you go to. But guys, the covert narcissist doesn't love you. If you are truly, you'll never officially know. Some of you may, but it's very, very rare that you're ever going to have a professional psychologist be able to tell you that yes, you've been in a relationship with a covert narcissist. But we know whether we have or we have not. But at the end of the day, I can tell you officially from my experience, Christino's experience, what I've lived through and what I've gone through, what I've dealt with, absolutely positively there is no love. This person never loved you, and I know now that they don't love our children, and that's just pain on top of pain. It's painful to realize and come to terms that this person never loved you. But then you think about the children. Do they they gotta love the children, right? No, because a person couldn't put children through the kind of pain that they put them through when they alienate them from a good parent who loves them. You know what I mean? I know that I couldn't. My conscience would not allow me to do that. My heart would be hurting. My conscience would be driving me crazy. And even after a amount of time, a normal person would recognize the hurt that they're causing, and I believe would try to correct it. You know what I mean? But with the covert narcissist, there's absolutely, positively, without a doubt, no recognition of the wrong and the pain that they're causing. It is truly a mental sickness that does not allow them to comprehend the hurt and pain that they're causing their family. They don't have loved ones, their family. And it really is sick. And I just wanted to share this video with you. You're gonna be sitting there contemplating all the time, there's no way this person cannot love me. This person has to love me. And you're gonna want to believe that they did and stuff. But I'm telling you what, my experience, what I've lived through, there's no love. There's no love. There is only hate, envy, despite, anger. There was never any love. It was all fake. It was all a bunch of bullshit. And excuse my language, but that's the perfect word for it. A bunch of manure. It's a bunch of bull crap. Because you can't do the things that you do to human being and continue to do them without recognizing that it's wrong and that you're hurting people. There is truly a lack of empathy, a lack of conscience, and a lack of mental ability to recognize the damage and the hurt that you are causing somebody. So this little message today is just for you guys, and I'm just expressing what I've experienced and what I've gone through. And it's difficult and it's hard to believe, and like I say, I always got to get this in. It's an unbelievable experience, but it's reality. And guys, you just got to recognize that you got to be honest with yourself that You can't love somebody and do the things that the narcissist does to you, you know? And I'm not saying that we're not guilty of acting and behaving in ways that we shouldn't have in the past. I know I definitely acted in ways that I'm not happy, that I know were wrong, but I have the mental capacity to recognize it, to correct, to change, to make different choices. And the narcissist doesn't. And the narcissist doesn't love you. They don't care for you. They don't give a damn for you or your kids. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you recognize it, the more power you'll have. Because I've always said, when you're dealing with the narcissist, the covert narcissist, our number one enemy is our way of thinking and our feelings, you know, because we always want to think that they think like us and they feel like us. They don't think like us and they don't feel like us, and there's a good reason why. It's because they are not capable, they are not mentally able. I'll continue to always say this, they're mentally ill. They have a mental illness. They are not able, they do not have the capacity to recognize, to correct their problems, to admit the pain that they're causing. They are crazy. How many times have you been told that you're crazy? I've been told that I'm crazy so many damn times that I almost believed it. Almost took my own life. That's how crazy I thought I was, but we're not crazy. They are crazy. I mean, they are crazy as a rodeo clown on crack. They're crazy. They're way crazier than that. They're so crazy. And I enjoy every opportunity that I do have to communicate with this narcissist, only because I have children to let them know you're crazy. They are crazy. And you just got it. They almost had us convinced and fooled that we're crazy. Well, guys, it's a fact. They are crazy. So I just want y'all to know that I love y'all. God bless y'all. Stay strong. I'm not sharing this video to bring you down or to hurt you, but truth hurts, you know, and the sooner we recognize it and we realize it and we deal with it, the better off we are, the more power we have. The knowledge is power, and that's what we need. We need knowledge so that we understand what we're dealing with, what we've gone through. And the worst thing that we can do, and it's what we truly want to do, is be in denial of things that we just can't understand. But it's a mental illness. They're crazy, and they don't love us. They don't care for us. They punish us. They hate us. They're envious of us. And we just got to realize it, you know what I mean? And the longer you're in denial, and the longer you don't want to admit it, and the longer you continue to believe that there is empathy, that there is love, that there is some care there, the longer you're tied to them, and the harder it is for you to truly escape and gain the strength that you need and the knowledge that you need. So don't be in denial. Denial is what they're in, guys. That's why they're crazy, because they're in denial. They're not able to comprehend and understand and admit that they have issues, that they have problems. Let's not be crazy like them. They try to make us crazy. They almost made us crazy, but we're not crazy. And let's not be in denial, guys. So I just want y'all to know I love y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all know that I'm a Christian. I believe in God, and I know that God is real. And if you know Him, get on your knees and pray to Him. He has power. He'll give us the strength to endure anything that we're going through. And if you don't, I encourage you to open your Bible and get to know Him. He's real. He's so real to me that I can't even put in words. But I love you guys, and you're going to make it through this. God bless you, and I'll be making another video soon. And I want y'all to know that, you know, we're not victims, we're survivors. So, and we're men, and we all have something in common. We have a bond that we need to share, that we need to come together and help one another and lift one another in a time of need when we're suffering and we're going through this. There's not many of us that have gone through this, that will go through this. So I believe that we've all gone through this for a reason, and the number one reason is to grow, to learn, to heal wounds that we have on the inside that we've never dealt with, and to help others. You know, if we go through this and we don't share what we've experienced and bring knowledge to men who are experiencing going through what we're going through, then why was it worth going through? You know what I mean? Because I don't want to ever see another man suffer what I've suffered. It's the most loneliest, traumatizing, traumatic, unbelievable roller coaster of emotions. I mean, when it's all said and done, I believe that like it's a science fiction book. You know, people that live off other people's emotions and they never loved you and they mirror you and they wear a mask, and I mean it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable, but it's a reality that very few of us will experience and will have lived. But we got to bring a knowledge and awareness to this crazy experience that we've gone through, that we're going through. And I just want to share one other thing. I seen an awesome research where 65 million Americans in the United States are are affected by psychopaths, sociopaths, and narcissists. They calculated the amount of I think it was 6% or something of narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, and then each one of them affects 5 people. And it came out to almost 70 million people in America are affected by this mental illnesses. People who lack empathy, who lack conscience. You know what I mean? So it's unbelievable, you know. So there's a lot of us out there, and I believe there's a lot more people that are affected than that. And our kids, us, you know what I mean? It's an unbelievable phenomenon that is going on, and I believe without a doubt that it's on the uprise. You know what I mean? So, anyways, guys, love y'all. God bless y'all. Stay strong.